Hi there, this is Theresa McManus. I'm here today with Teather. Terry, can you introduce yourself to record readers?
Yes, as you say, my name's Teather. I'm the Green Party candidate here in New Westminster. I am a public school teacher, and very happy to be running in the election.
How long have you lived in New Westminster?
We've lived in New Westminster for 9 years. We moved here from Fort Langley. We moved here primarily because of transit options and central location. We love living here on the quay. The access to the New River Market is fantastic. The flower gardens. We love the historic neighborhoods. We are very enthusiastic about the city. So.
Can you tell me what makes you think that you're uniquely qualified to represent this riding in Victoria?
The way I see politics in the future is going to require people who are good at collaboration. And I've got a proven track history of 33 years in education, working with disparate teams of people and students from all levels and coming up with positive results. I think that here it's going to be very important to work not just across party lines as a collaborator, but across jurisdictional lines. We have issues like coal that are federal. We've got issues like education that are provincial. We've got issues like the Patola Bridge that are regional. And I think that it's important to be able to draw people together and work together in a collaborative environment. And I think that that's one of my real strengths.
And what would be your priority if elected MLA?
My priority if elected MLA is not necessarily related to the Green platform at this stage, or not necessarily related to the issues in New Westminster. I'm really quite concerned about the issue of cyberbullying, and have been for quite some time. This is really becoming an issue in schools. It's really becoming an issue in various provinces. One of the things that I would push for is cyberbully legislation, such as that's been recently introduced in Nova Scotia, and also now in Prince Edward Island. I think that this issue, particularly when it comes to girls at this very vulnerable age, has had, and I have seen, devastating results with many girls. And we've seen in the paper just recently so many issues around this particular topic. There's a real need for addressing it, and I think that the legislature has a significant role to play in making sure that happens and protecting these young women in the future.
And what accomplishment in your life are you proudest of?
Well, as a teenager, I was a fairly elite athlete. I do have lots of accomplishments in athletics. I was a provincial champion in both track and field and in gymnastics. I've run marathons. Recently, I've canoed basically the entire Yukon River. But perhaps the most noteworthy accomplishment from me personally has to do with being able to overcome the death of our son. There's nothing more devastating to a family than having the police arrive at your door in the middle of the night and tell you that your only son has been killed. And this has taken 5 years to deal with, but I feel that it's not really an accomplishment, but more an issue of personal strength, that I've been able to hold our family together and make it through.
And who in your life has been a role model for you?
I think for me, one of the most important role models has been Michael J. Fox. And it's just coincidence that he's from the neighboring municipality, but he's been not just a great actor and not just a great comedian, but he's been a great father and husband, a great author. I've read his books, but most importantly, his battle with Parkinson's disease and his foundation has done great things. And I think he's remained and shown people that you can remain positive and you can make a real impact, even when you're suffering from the hugely debilitating effects of that disease. So Michael J. Fox is a real hero of mine.